We're going to talk about the retina. The retina is a layer in the eye which converts light energy into electrical impulses. So this is the eye. The innermost layer of the back of the eye here is what we call the retina. And we're going to learn the importance of this retina with respect to vision. So the retina is the layer that is sensitive to light. It is the layer that receives light and allows us to see. So light goes through the cornea here, the front of the eye. It passes through the lens and then it reaches the retina. And this is a magnified picture of the retina. So the light passes through the cornea and then the lens. The lens will focus the light on the retina. So the retina receives focused light from the lens and it converts the light energy into electrical impulses. These nerve impulses or electrical impulses travel to the optic nerve. This is the optic nerve, and it allows the nerve impulse to travel to the brain. So what allows the retina to convert light energy into electrical impulses is actually the photoreceptor cells, which are the receptor cells found in the retina that convert light energy into electrical energy. They convert light, which we receive, into an electrical messages. So we have two types of these photoreceptor cells. We have rods, which work in dim light and cannot distinguish between different colors. So this is basically the night vision. So basically it is black and white night vision. And we have the cones, which work in bright light. And we have three types of cones which respond to different colors of light. These three types of cones allow us to see color. One allows us to see red, one allows us to see green, and one allows us to see blue, which are the three primary colors. And together, they allow us to see all kinds of colors. So the rods and cones are distributed along the retina, but we have cones concentrated at the center of the retina in an area called the fovea. Cones give a sharper image than rods, since they allow us to see colors, which is why we can only see the objects clearly if we are looking directly on them. If we are looking at an object clearly, the image is concentrated on the fovea, and the fovea is where the cones are concentrated. So we have a huge concentration of cones there, and cones allow us to see clearly more than rods. So once we look at an object directly, the image is concentrated on the fovea where there are cones, and we are allowed to see the image very clearly. So to form an image on the retina, light needs to be refracted. As a result of refraction at the cornea and the lens, the image on the retina is upside down or inverted. So here's the image, and we see this is the cornea and this is the lens. We have refraction of light at the cornea and at the lens, and this refraction is causing the image to be inverted once it reaches the retina. So again, light is going to be refracted by the cornea and the lens. This refraction allows the light to reach the retina, but once it reaches the retina, it is inverted, and that is an effect of the refraction through the lens. But we actually don't see things inverted, we see them upright. So how does this happen? This refracted light, this inverted image, is going to reach the photoreceptor cells, the cones and the rods, on the retina, which are going to translate or convert this light energy into an electrical impulse that will go through the optic nerve to the brain, and then the brain is going to interpret the image the right way up. So the brain is going to correct this image. And this happens in a fraction of a second. It is so fast, and that's why we see the images upright, and we never notice that they actually reached our retina as inverted. So refraction of light occurs at the cornea of the lens, producing an inverted image on the retina, which the brain will correct.